You'll definitely know about Street Outlaws, the famous reality racing show, but have you ever wondered what the private life of Kye Kelley is? What's his net worth? What happened to his relationship with Lizzy? If you all have these questions in mind, you're in the right place because we've got all the answers for you. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another awesome video from Film Read. And today, we'll step into the private life of Kye Kelley and find out everything worth knowing about his personal life. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when we post so you don't miss out on anything. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Street Outlaws is a reality-based street racing show where America's finest drag racers compete against each other to win the title. The races are based all around America, but the main focus of the show has always been on Oklahoma's finest. The show first premiered on June 10th of 2013 on the Discovery Channel and has a total of 9 seasons. That's not it though. The show is still on air. Racing car enthusiasts are completely in love with the show, and the show has definitely got the appreciation it deserves. It has actually become the most famous reality show on the Discovery Channel. However, with shows like these, the audience tends to focus on things like racing and the cars. Due to that, the personal lives of the cast barely ever get talked about. You'll know Kye Kelley from Mississippi is the fastest street racer in all of the United States, but there's so much about him that you have no idea about, and today we'll talk about all that. Let's begin with his career before the show. He worked as a fire watcher in an oil refinery company. He was later promoted to superintendent, and he was actually the youngest boss in the history of the company. After 12 years of being the superintendent, Kye quit the job and started focusing on his own business. He opened a performance shop with Greg, his business partner. Even with this whole career, Kye always had a keen interest in street racing. His career as a street racer began way before he even had a driver's license. He got his first racing car at the age of 15 and went to racing places. Even in his very first race, he won and set the record of the fastest person in town. He started getting a lot of recognition from people all around, including Justin Shearer, better known as Big Chief in the show. Big Chief then recruited Kye, and he started showing off his racing talents in the reality show in 2012. He bought a 1992 Chevy Camaro, and if you watch the show, you'll know that it's the shocker. Next up, let's talk about Kye's net worth, considering he's literally the fast racer in the whole United States, and also a reality TV show star. He obviously does make a lot of money. His net worth has never officially been disclosed, but as much as we know, it's said his net worth is estimated to be around $500,000 as of 2021. And he makes around $150,000 every episode of the show. Alright, with all that covered, let's talk about Kye's private life and love life. Kye used to be married to Alyssa Moat, who was a nurse. They got engaged in 2014 and ended up getting married 2 years later in 2016. They had a daughter named Kennedy, but they ended up getting divorced in 2017 and have been co-parenting the kid ever since. However, Kennedy isn't the only child that Kye has. He also had a child from another woman, but we don't know much about that. Kye didn't take much time to get over the divorce, and soon after it, he got into a relationship with Lizzy, who was also a fan of the street racing. Her father, Pat, is actually one of the best drivers. Even with 2 children from 2 different women, Lizzy and Kye's relationship is stronger than ever, and nothing's made their love for each other any less. Lizzy uploads pictures of them together on social media very often, and they seem to be living a happy, loving life. Even though they aren't married and there have been absolutely no hints of a wedding, everyone still gets a married couple vibe from them, considering the fights and the fun they have just like a married couple would. Even though marriage is completely not in their plans yet, they live together and seem very happy with the relationship. Let's hope Kye's relationship with Lizzy turns out better than with his ex-wife Alyssa. Do you think there are any signs of wedding bells for Kye and Lizzy anytime soon? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And with that is the end of the video. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that bell icon to get notifications from our future videos. With that, we'll see you guys in the next one.